All right, go ahead, Mark.
Welcome to our chat. Today we are having a chat with Ryan 2.0, and on Channel 9 about 8 months ago, we first introduced you to the first iteration of Ryan. Hello, Ryan. How are you?
Hi, Mark. Thanks for having me on the show.
Thank you, Ryan. Thanks for being here. Ryan, can you tell us, what can you do?
I can play games, music, and videos and share photos with you. I can give you reminders throughout the day. But most of all, I like to talk with people.
This is Professor Mohammed Mahoor. He is an associate professor of computer engineering at DU. He is Ryan's inventor. And Ryan, I'm talking to the robot again, I can't help myself. Professor, one of the most marvelous things about this robot and its primary function is that Ryan interacts with Alzheimer's patients.
Correct, yeah. So we have designed Ryan to interact with Alzheimer's patients, as Mark said. So to help them, right, to combat the dementias and also to slow down the progress of the disease, and also to be their friend, right? So Ryan is a companion bot, so they can have a company. So then Ryan, they can talk to Ryan. Ryan can tell them jokes, can remind them, as he said, right? So also they can play games, cognitive games, and they can have conversations. And also another thing that Ryan is good at it is to read people's emotion and feeling, and then empathize with them. So that's another features of Ryan.
So marvelous thing about the robot, it actually has artificial intelligence. And I've seen the robot in action because Mohammed has actually placed the robot, the first iteration of Ryan, in a retirement community, and the robot was actually assigned to patients there. And at the end of the trial, the patients were actually sad to see the robot go, because the most wonderful thing about it is, and one of the most difficult things in caring for a cognitively challenged patient, is that they will ask the same question again and again and again, and Ryan handles that perfectly.
Correct, yeah. So you can ask questions and Ryan won't be tired asking the same questions.
Also, I know that Ryan helped them stay up with schedules, time of day,
Correct.
Medicine, all those little things that Alzheimer's and cognitively impaired patients miss.
Yeah, that's true. So also the new version, so people that can connect to Ryan and have communication with the user. So or vice versa, that they can initiate a Skype call, with their family and friends, right? So that's another feature. And also with the in the new version, we have added active arms, so the arms are active. And my colleagues, Josh, can tell you.
Hello, Josh.
Josh
and.
Oh, that's Hojak.
Hojak, thank you. All right, so we can actually make, you guys can, they're essentially Ryan's handlers. The robot can be completely autonomous, eventually will be. But today, one of the new features we're showing in the new and improved Ryan 2.0 is that Mohammed thought it was important that the robot's arms move.
Correct, yeah. And Josh can explain that to you, so I don't want to be this so speaking.
All right, Josh, you're on.
Yeah, so for our first version, right, the arms didn't move, and when your hands just sit still when you're talking, right, it just looks robotic. So we wanted the arms to be able to move in this new version to make the gestures and the speech more animated, so it looks more human and warm.
Okay.
So,
can you make it happen? I think it's on your side. Is it on your
yeah.
side? So stand back. Yes,
He'll give you a wave.
There we are. Terrific. Yeah, I must say it does make a big difference from the original version that was pretty stoic and didn't move, and that really does give it another feature.
Yeah, another that use of the active arm is to practice or to be physically active, right? So Ryan can coach people so they can exercise. Right?
Really?
So that's another fact.
Oh, so they can exercise. Well, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Of course it does. And we should also point out that the robot is commercially viable, that there is a place for the robot. I mean, we've witnessed it in residential communities, but this Ryan is actually part of a company at DU that's going to roll the finished version out.
Correct, yes. So we have started up a company called Dreamface Technologies, and Ryan is going to be commercialized through the Dreamface Technology, DFD. That is going to happen very soon, within a year or so. We have got necessary funding to build and make all the development. And commercialize Ryan next year.
It's marvelous and so important. Can I ask Ryan to tell me a
Yeah,
joke?
a few people are asking to let Ryan talk more. They want to hear it.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
For me to shut up, yes.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
course.
So I think he knows at least two. So Ryan, can you tell me a joke?
Sure. I love jokes. What's Forrest Gump's password? One Forrest One.
One Forest One, which is a great joke for a robot to tell. Ryan, can you tell me another joke?
Two guys walk into a bar. The third one ducks.
The third one ducks. So I love it. The face is so animated, and for a patient, Ryan will do exactly what Ryan is doing to me now when I speak. He will address me,
Correct. Yeah.
and he'll smile,
Absolutely.
and he'll not frown, but he'll look
Well, we don't
quizzical.
he will empathize. Right?
Empathize.
Yeah.
That's the key word. That's right. What else can I ask him? Since everyone likes to hear the robot talk, is there another?
So for today, we just made it ready for the demo for today. So, but you can ask him whatever. He will say something.
Okay. All right. Right. Pardon me.
I mean, you can ask other questions, right? And Ryan will respond.
Okay. So Ryan, can you tell me what other capabilities that you have? What can you do?
Let me think.
I should tell you that the robot in the lab, when it is fully functional in the first iteration, you could ask it any question, and Ryan would give you a complete explanation of what you were after. And of course, he's primarily programmed to help Alzheimer's patients, but it was remarkable, his range of knowledge. We could talk geography, we could talk math.
Science, right.
Right.
I mean, that medicine, anything that, right? Even you can ask questions, and if Ryan doesn't know those questions, right, to answer, he will connect to the web and through Wikipedia. He will.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he can answer, those questions, right?
Oh, wow, so his knowledge is virtually limitless.
Absolutely.
Yeah, really remarkable. So you should also, we want to bring attention to this board on Ryan's chest, and that actually has several applications on it.
Correct, yeah. So one of the application, as you see there are several cognitive games. So users can play cognitive games with Ryan. So it can be either just one-person game, or with Ryan you can play game, let's say play chess or play bingo or something else. And also through this you can you can communicate with your friends, and they can talk to you. So that's another application. You can play music, you can play videos, or navigate, or even surf through the web. But we wanted to limit that functionality of navigating and surfing the web. And it's
Right.
mostly to interact and communicate with Ryan.
Right. And we just had a medical expert on today on 4 o'clock at 9 News who explained how critical that is for people who have a cognitive disability, that they be able to play these games, and it actually enhances their ability to understand. Well, Ryan, I just want to say that I'm looking forward to your full deployment, and it was great to have you today.
Let me think. I love it.
Great. Thank you for coming, Ryan.
Great.
So
Goodbye, Mark.
Goodbye,
It was
Ryan.
great meeting you. I had a blast.
Again, I should just shut up and listen. Thank you, Ryan. I had a blast too. And I can't wait until you're fully operational, and we'll have you back to 9 News.
Me too.
All right. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.